everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jess and today's video is going to be an update for my Panos eyeshadows project pan. Have to admit this is not going to be as exciting as the last update. I will start off by admitting that I did not take any of these palettes to Exeter with me. I feel like I've mentioned this in my project pan video as well, but some products in my collection have more progress than others due to taking them or not taking them, because that was a whole week or so of progress, and then I was ill for the whole week after, so I was pretty much not wearing any makeup because I was really sick. Let's start off with our newly rolled in colour that we rolled in last time, and that was from the BH Cosmetics 1991 palette, which looks like this, and that was the shade Legend, which is right here. You can see that there has been a little bit of usage in there. I think I've only used it maybe like 3 times this past month, unfortunately. It is like copper and then it shifts to purple, so it's very interesting to play around with this as like a shifter shade on the lid. Yeah, I think we might need another month, even 2. It's going to be very slow progress from here on out with these shadows, I feel, because I will be starting placement, and on placement I don't tend to go that far out there with my makeup. Yeah, I think there is a good amount of progress. Not as much as, of course, hitting pan, but there still is a decent amount of progress in here, and because it is a metallic lid shade, it's going to be used up quicker than any matte shade, so I can have guarantees that this will be done within like a month or 2, even with just a few uses each month. Let's move on to the palette that we have 2 shades in. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. This is one of my first ever high-end palette purchases. Oh wow, it matches like my outfit and my eyeshadow perfectly today. This is what she is looking like. So we have 2 shades in here. One of them is this one over here. This is Earl Grey. You cannot really see that much movement in this one. There definitely is a dip forming. I do enjoy the shade, but quite recently I've been using it as like more of a winged liner approach, because the kind of incorporation of this colour with the other shades that are in here is a little bit tricky. So I either use this as like an all like over the lid smoky eye with just one shade, and then I'll put this shade over the top, or I'll use it as winged liner. So I think the progress in this is going to slow down. I may roll it out in a couple of months time depending on how I'm feeling, and it still is an absolutely stunning, like very deep grey blue toned, and I do really enjoy it. It's super pigmented as well, probably one of the most pigmented shades in this palette, to be honest. There it is, swatched next to our other shade. I did actually have inspiration to do a look with these 2, but I didn't actually do that in the past month, so I might do it this month. Now the next shade, I'm kind of frustrated doesn't have pan on it, and that is Cashew Chew. That's over here. Can you see how massive that dip is? That dip is insane. These pans go so much deeper than you think they're gonna go. I remember Almond Truffle and Blood Oaks took me ages and ages to hit pan on, even with like everyday consistent use, because as you can tell they're like very neutral tones, easy to use every day. Hopefully in the next update we'll definitely have pan in this one, and then we'll have a new shade to roll in, and hopefully we'll have a new palette as well, because I feel like I want a bit of a fresh palette option. I'm not going to swatch this one because you can rarely see it when I swatch it. It's literally just a really neutral kind of concealer setting shade that you can use before going in with other colours if you choose to set your concealer before you apply your shadows. Also in here we have the I Heart Revolution gingerbread palette, and in here we have the shade Cloves. I just love this shadow shade. You can see I've really been dipping into this palette recently, or I hope you can see, especially in like the more metallic tones. I really do love this. I have reached for the shade Cloves quite a few times, but I will say a lot of the looks that I do with it are like smaller, finer detail looks. So progress in this is very slow, but I kind of am happy with that. Like I kind of want this green to stay in for a while longer, like through spring and summer. I feel I could definitely get so many stunning looks out of this. Also, I'm absolutely loving reaching for the shade Irresistible and Sticky Dough and Sugar Cookie and Delectable. Like these lid shades are just insane. There is a swatch of that lovely green tone Cloves. I just love this shade. I love this palette overall actually. My niece has got it for me a couple of Christmases ago now. My nieces have taste, because this is such a lovely palette. And finally in here we have this shade, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot that this shade was in this project, so that shows you that I've literally made no progress on it this past month. and that comes from the Beauty Bay Everything You Need Bright Matte Palette, and that is the shade Heatwave. It's this gorgeous orange shade here. I just feel that I haven't really made any progress really in this shade the past month. Well, I literally haven't because I haven't used it, but you know what I mean. I may be able to actually incorporate into quite a few looks, so I think I just need another month and a bit more time for inspiration, and not to forget that it's in the project, because once I have a little bit more time with it, I might find a couple of looks I really enjoy. And like I said with the green, like I could probably incorporate the orange how I incorporate the green, and then use a different kind of tone on the lid. And this is what our colour palette looks like, of course including the really neutral skin tone shade as well. This is a colour palette same as last time that we're going to be going into the next month with. I think next month's update we should have some rollouts. I think we will definitely probably have one pan, and then we might have one or two more like decisional rollouts from me. That is everything for today's video. It's a really short, sweet, simple update. Yeah, if you guys are doing this challenge, let me know in the comments below how you guys are getting along, and if you have any ideas on how to use any of the shades or any ideas for an eye look with my colour palette, I'm more than happy to hear your suggestions. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I'd like to see more videos from me, and I'll catch you guys all in my next one. Bye!